Sometimes if the student is really out of line and you really feel like you haven't done anything wrong, an apology that you can say is, you know what, I'm sorry that you chose to do this. I'm sorry that you chose to, engage in this behavior and that this has gotten you in this situation. And wow, it's a difficult situation to be in. I'm really sorry about that. And they don't expect that. They don't expect apologies and empathy and, an understanding from them. And so by you not coming back at them angry in a confrontational way, it de-escalates things and makes things, again, better for you, for everyone involved in the situation. I think it's also important to be aware of how your nonverbal communication can set a confrontational tone. So even if you're just listening and you've got this angry look on your face, that's going to set an angry tone for the exchange with the student that could escalate into something ugly. And so here's my advice for this. Regardless of how you're feeling or what you're thinking, lean forward, tilt your head, and wow, look at that. And you don't even really have to be listening. You could just, this non-verbally, I'm listening to you, I empathize. Yes, wow, I can't believe what you're coping with. And just as a side note, this works in all relationships, marriages, whatever it is. Tilt your head and nod. Yeah, wow, listen to that. It makes the other person feel heard and validated and appreciated, and again, as much as you can, be sincere in that. Offer them that if you possibly can. So I can, empathy. I can see you're frustrated, and I really understand. And you know what? I'm not angry about that. I'm not taking this personally. I'm not angry that you're angry. I see that you've got a lot on your plate that you're dealing with, and that's okay. What I have found really, and again, this is like so great. Try this. When you have an angry student, to say to them, just to flat out state explicitly, you know what? I am on your side. I want you to succeed in this class. I do. And that completely disarms them. They don't expect that at all. And we want our students to learn this material and understand. And if they could learn the material and everyone could demonstrate their knowledge and comprehension of what we're teaching, who wouldn't love to have a classroom of students that we could give all A's to? We really are on their side. Let them know that. Say, however, I can't just hand out A's. You need to do your half of this classroom academic experience, and I need for you to demonstrate to me that you understand this material. And I am absolutely happy to work with you. How can we figure this out? What plan can we devise to help you achieve your goal of, sometimes they just want a D in the class. If that's your goal, then how can I help you achieve that goal? Because I really want to help you achieve that goal.